Today is a very important day.
Some of you guys might know we have been building my 04 LLY DURAMAX for about the last 6 or 7 months. But everything we have done to it all comes down to today.
So boys, I had the option to go pick these up or get them delivered later in the day, and you already know what I picked. So let's go get them. Portia said she wanted to come with. Alrighty boys, let's go get the wheels. Now I've never picked something up from like a freight shipping yard, so this will be my first time. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. But we got enough room, we got the whole truck bed emptied out, so they'll fit for sure. If anything, we can unwrap them off the pallets or whatever and just set the 4 wheels back there. Now I gotta say, this company that I ordered the wheels off of, Rims One, they did an amazing job with customer service, getting the wheels shipped out. I literally got the wheels mounted, balanced, and then I shipped them out the same day, which that was Monday. Today is Friday. I got the wheels today. All that stuff in under a week. Pretty awesome if you ask me. Not to mention, they stock a bunch of brands, literally whatever you need. So if you guys want some wheels soon, go feel free to check out their page. I'll link it down in the description. Just thought I'd add in there too, when you order wheels from them, you don't have to go pick them up at the shipping yard. They get it delivered right to your door at your place. When I scheduled my appointment with the shipping company, I'm like, hey, could I pick them up sooner if I came and picked them up at the warehouse? And they're like, yeah, you'd save a couple hours. So I'm like, for the plot, let's just do that. But you don't realistically have to do that. All right, maybe that's not working. We're gonna try going inside, see if that works. Alrighty, we're good to go. We gotta pull around to the gate and they're gonna load us up. He should be somewhere around here. We just got back, we got all the wheels in the bed. I still have to take 3 of them out. Now there's a reason I didn't pull the truck all the way in the garage, and I'll explain that in just a bit.
So without further ado, let's jack up the front end, take the stock wheels off, and unbox our brand new ones.
Oh my God, these things are tanks. Okay, let's try and do this here. Man, I'm excited. This is like better than Christmas. Oh my God. These things are nice. All right, I got them all 4 unboxed, and look at these 3 over here. Oh my God, I cannot stop staring at them. It is like my Christmas, birthday, all in one. So what we have here, guys, is a set of 26 by 14 KG1 forged Tazes. As you can see, we got some fat tires to go along with it as well. Specifically 35, 1350. So there is a tiny stretch on them, which isn't a big deal. You could consider these rubber bands. I am totally fine with that. Me personally, I fuck with some rubber bands. I hope you guys like the cut that I picked out. I mean, I have to say it's one of my favorite cuts that I've ever seen on a wheel. 100% happy with my choice. Well, without making you guys wait any longer, let's go ahead and throw them on the truck. Keep in mind, it has been a minute since I've mounted some big wheels, so you might see me struggle a little bit. As you guys can see, we have a spacer stacked on this because my stock wheel doesn't actually fit with the spindle. It rubs like a tiny bit right here. I am gonna be returning this set because these, as you can see, are not hub-centric, but these ones are. In my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, it's a lot safer. Now, if you guys don't know what hub-centric spacers are, let me give you a little rundown. You can see this one actually has a lip that comes out that is milled 100% perfectly to fit on the back side of a wheel. Now you can see this one doesn't have a lip, and this one actually leaves a gap in between your hub and the spacer, But you can see this one is perfectly fit to lock it right into your hub. Bro, this thing just turned into a man. It was a boy before. This, holy cow. That is wide, boys. That is wide. What do we think of the wheels? Y'all ain't gonna believe this, but with a 7 to 9 inch lift on this thing and 35s, it fits in the garage by like half an inch. It actually rubs a tiny bit, but it's not an important piece. When I got the truck, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's that little nub right there on the top of the truck. It's like an antenna or something, but it's not hooked up to the truck anymore, so I have no idea what it's for. I might just cut that off of there, but then we'd have a hole in the roof. I don't know how I would seal that up without like welding it, and I don't really want to do that. Right now, the lift is only like halfway cranked up, but I have it to where it is perfectly level on both sides. I think I'm honestly just gonna leave it. I mean, it fits in the garage. That's all I care about, to be honest. I'm actually really happy that it does. Well, boys, I am looking at a truck that is just gorgeous. This thing is just honestly breathtaking. What I can do with just myself, honestly. At least labor-wise, that's for sure. So right now I get about 1 spin on the steering wheel. Our bumper is the only issue. So what I'm gonna do is, you know how everybody does it. I'm just gonna trim this little guy for now and see where we're at, because we still have plenty of room on the fender side. That's my best cut I've ever done. You can't even tell I cut it. Heck yeah. I got one more thing I want to do to the truck before I pull it out of the garage here real quick. I gotta admit, this thing is not loud enough. So what I did is I overnighted a exhaust tip on Amazon. This thing was about 70 bucks. It goes from a 5 to 6 inch. It's called an exhaust elbow. Came with the clamp, but I'll tell you guys what I'm kind of upset about. When I got this exhaust on the truck, I spent about 10 hours polishing this one piece. Yeah, I said one piece of the exhaust. 10 hours. And to soon enough find out that the truck's not loud enough for my liking. I don't know if you're one of those people that agrees with me, but an exhaust tip that is bigger definitely makes your truck louder. I know some people don't agree with me on that, but today we're gonna put that to the test. So I gotta go ahead and cut my stock exhaust off, or at least part of it, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw this baby on. Another reason I'm not really a big fan of this one is because when I installed the exhaust, I couldn't even get it to stick out or even be even with the actual bed. So it sucked in a little too much for my liking. Where this one should stick out, actually wherever I want it to, honestly. First I gotta make sure this thing actually fits over the old one. Sweet. All right, guys, what do you think? We leave it just like that. Put this on. Talk about way better, boys. Only problem I'm having is the clamps they give you for even these exhausts. Dude, they just never work. My welder is currently broken. I need to find somebody to tack this up or something. Then in the meantime, we got like a hood stack or something if we want. Guarantee it makes a difference. It's gotta. All right, just took it for a test drive. I don't know if it's any louder. It's only an inch difference, but I'll tell you what, it looks a lot cooler. I like it. Fits the truck more. Dude, this thing literally feels like a boat. Check that out. The whole wheel is sticking out of the fender. I love it. Dude, just driving this thing like half a mile down the road, the amount of rubbernecks, I'll try and get some on video. It's pretty crazy. Dang it, dude. I missed the clip. There was like this 85-year-old lady next to me. She looks at the wheels and goes, oh man, when I started this project, you know, 6-7 months ago, I never thought it would end up looking like this. She's just beautiful, guys. It honestly feels unreal. And that's not even like everything. We still got all the stuff under the hood, and I just want to say thank you guys. None of this would be possible without you guys. I'm 100% honest. Without your guys' support, I would have not had near as many connections as this truck would have brought me. If I were to build a truck and like not put it on social media, I can tell you right now, I would have never went this far. It's kind of a cool thing because as you guys leave comments and stuff like that, you push me to work harder on this, which actually helps me. You know, I might get frustrated a little bit with like, oh, I gotta do this. Like it adds up really quickly. But I tell you what, when I'm done with it, it's a good feeling. I still got a little couple odds and ends, but the wheels really topped it off. It's basically the final look of the truck. We just got to do some other small stuff. I'm kind of sad though, because I'm kind of running out of content, at least with this truck. Not much else that I want to do to it other than like polishing the drive shaft, maybe throw some more lighting on it because it's not the brightest that it could be right now. I guess we do have the interior still left to do, which is actually pretty exciting because I got some really cool things in the works. But if there's anything I can leave you guys with, I just want you guys to know, this is the first truck build that I really amped up my social media career with. And I want you to know, this is just the beginning. We are gonna buy multiple trucks and hopefully, you know, be the next big creator.